Over the past year, I kept trying to fix my life. I tried many things: reading, journaling, setting goals, even praying harder. But the truth is, nothing of that worked until I became consistent with one particular thing, and that thing is the gym. Let me explain. Many young men are trying to fix their life, to build something good, something productive, like good habits and stuff, but they cannot stay consistent. And the reason for that is that they're trying to conquer the outside world before conquering themselves. It's that easy. You can watch all of the motivational videos out there, but in the end, it all comes down to one thing: your ability to conquer your own passions. And this is where the gym comes in. Now, if you're a Christian, like me, you might be thinking, shouldn't prayer come first? Isn't talking to God more important than lifting weights? And you're right, prayer is crucial. However, if your body is undisciplined, your spiritual life will suffer as well. Here's how Father Timothy Gallagher articulates it.
That's the starting point here. If we're struggling in prayer, struggling in the spiritual life, take a look first at this issue. What's happening with my human energy? If there's no issue there, then we may presume and we'll go on to look at other things that may be at work on a strictly spiritual level. But we shouldn't overlook the part of the body in the spiritual life, and that's been the vulnerable point, let's say, for John. The body is important in prayer. And that's a key principle to get down. The body is important in prayer. There's only one human person. We don't just pray with the soul. It's the human person, body and soul, who prays. And therefore, what's happening with the body is important for the spiritual life.
To fix your life, including your spiritual life, start by mastering the basics: your body, your habits, and your passions. As St. Paul said, I therefore so run, not as in an uncertainty. I so fight, not as one beat in the air, but I chastise my body and bring it into subjection, lest perhaps, when I have preached to others, I myself should become a castaway. If St. Paul has to discipline his body, why shouldn't we do the same thing? Now, what is so special about the gym? Number one, when you start getting consistent with it, at least for a few weeks, it becomes your cornerstone habit, basically a building block on top of which you can build the rest of your life. For example, when I started going to the gym, I realized that I had to now fix my diet because that will help me to lift more efficiently. After that, I realized that I had to fix my sleep because I couldn't get enough energy for the lifting with poor sleep. And just like that, I basically unlocked what I couldn't do before. For example, my thinking became more clear because my nutrition got better, my sleep got better, and my general well-being got better. And because of that, I could make more things done during the day. And that leads me to number two. The whole idea behind lifting is resistance training. You apply force against something that is a little weaker than you and get stronger in process. The thing is, as you do that over and over, it becomes habitual. You start to enjoy it. But this mindset doesn't leave you when you don't lift. So basically, you develop the idea that any obstacle you meet in this life, it is possible to overcome if you work good enough. It isn't just physical. Think about it. It isn't just physical. It's also mental, even spiritual, somewhat. So when you lift, you reprogram yourself to be a winner, to face challenges and win. Powerful, isn't it? Number three, there is a thing in lifting called noob gains. Basically, when you start going to the gym, you will notice a very rapid progress in the beginning. And here's why it's important. Going to the gym will help you to break the vicious circle of failure. Think about that. How many times have you started doing something and failed? Most likely, your brain got used to failure. That is called learned helplessness. And when you start going to the gym and getting your noob gains, this learned helplessness will go away. Maybe not entirely, but you will get what your brain needed for a very long time. You start doing something, you do it, and you see the results. You haven't experienced that for a while, have you? But probably that's exactly what you need right now. You need to see the results of what you do to make your brain expect success instead of failure. The final message I'd like to give you is don't wait. Just don't. You don't need a perfect plan or a perfect moment to start improving your life, because life is a mess. It always has been and always will be. So there will never be a perfect plan or a perfect moment. So what are you waiting for? Just buy a gym membership and start tomorrow. And to make it even easier for you, I'll leave something useful in the description. Until next time, stay holy.